Hi, everybody. It's Brenda from My Papercrafting Life, and I was just about to create something on my pages, and I thought, ooh, this is an inking technique that I can share with you. And so I'm going to do that. For this, I got out one of my embellishment bags. You know by now that I save all of my embellishment bags to use ink on because for me, it's really handy just to pick it up and throw it away. I still use my craft mat a lot underneath because I want to protect my surface. And in case anything goes over, I have that craft mat to catch it. So I'm going to use some cantaloupe ink and some dandelion ink. They're two very similar colors of yellow, but I just really want to try those two together and we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to put some ink on my bag and then I'm going to put some cantaloupe next to it. You can notice that I went from light ink to darker ink because I really want to maintain the integrity of this ink pad. I'm going to bring a little more over here. Now I'm going to grab a sprayer and I use the Tim Holtz Distress water mister because I just really like it. And until we have one at Creative Memories, that's the one I'm going to use. Now I'm going to just take my plastic bag and kind of move that ink around. It's so much fun to do that. And it's kind of mixed up now, the colors are. And I'm going to take my layout. This will be my top left corner. And I'm going to flip it over and just tap that ink onto the paper. And look at what I have. I have like this watercolor look on my paper that's really kind of cool. And I like that watercolor look for what I'm doing. So you can add as much or as little as you want. This is the top left on the left page. So let's get a little ink on there and see what happens. Oh, that one's even better. I love that one even more because it left some white. Now, if I want to do this anywhere else along the way, I can do that. You notice that when I sprayed the ink, I sprayed just a little bit more than I normally do, like for splattering or anything like that. I'm going to show you a little something else you can do. Okay, so there we have the ink in there, and I'm going to spray some more water and move it around. It's really nice to have this bag that I can just use the bag itself for moving the water around. And then I'm going to take the top edge of my paper and just the top edge, I'm going to run through that ink a little bit. And look at how I've got just that nice matching ink at the top of the paper, okay? Because that to me is going to be considered like sunshine. I need a little more over there. Oh, that's perfect. It's just what I wanted. And now I'm going to take this one and do the same thing. Just rub that ink right into the top of the page. And doesn't that look fun? As long as I have this ink left over, I'm going to grab, I'm not a waster of ink. I don't like to do that. As long as I have this ink left over, I'm going to tilt my paper so this is close to me. And I'm going to grab some of that ink. Hopefully I have enough, otherwise I'll add a little more. And then I'm going to splatter. And this is going to be really hard for you to see. So I'm going to add a little more cantaloupe ink and some water, just a drop. I don't want it to wash that out too much. And do you see why I use the plastic bag? I don't have to worry about my layout getting wet or anything. Now I'm going to try a little more ink in there. And so I'm splattering, I'm layering this ink on top of other ways of using ink. So let me lift that up so you can see a little closer, and you can see that little darker cantaloupe ink coming out. And it's not heavy or anything. It's just this nice look to the page. And here I'll put a little more. I just love this one, the way the white. And that's all I'm going to do, just that little bit. So now I've got my corners established for this set of pages. And I'm so excited to finish the pages so that you can see. Now, these pages, I'm actually redoing something I did yesterday. I couldn't go to sleep last night. I had all these ideas for this page that I was completely stumped on. I finished it. I finished the set of pages, but I went to bed with myself not being happy with them. And so I thought of a few different ideas, and I'm going to implement that today. And I'll be showing that on my Facebook page. If you go to Facebook and just search Brenda Rose, My Papercrafting Life, you're going to come up with my Facebook page. And here was your 10-minute tip. I hope you enjoyed it.